Option A.
Okay, I got one answer is option A. Anyone who can confirm this answer? Okay, let's see how we can do this. See, there are two approaches for such kind of questions. एक mark का question है, so we can use either of the approach. Ultimately, what we are interested in is to find out answer. Especially when the case when this options are given to you. So पहली approach क्या होगी? You follow this the conventional way जहाँ पर we will find you will say let the two digits be a and b or x and y. So you get x plus y is equals to 12. The sum of two digits of two digit number. अब ये जो नंबर बनेगा that will become 10x plus y with the number because the digit which is at tens place it will be multiplied by 10. तो अगर suppose 89 है so it will be 80 plus 9 so 8 into 10 हम करेंगे. So similarly tens digit पे जो होगा this will be multiplied by 10. Now if you reverse the number so reverse करने पे हमको जो नया नंबर मिलेगा that will be 10 into y plus x and has been given that by reversing the digit it is greater than the original number by 54. So from here you can find out that 10y plus x minus 10x plus y it is equals to 54 according to question, right? So this thing you can solve, you'll get 9y minus 9x is equals to 54 or y minus x is equals to 6. You got first equation, you got second equation. आप इन दोनों को सॉल्व करके आंसर निकाल सकते हो. ठीक है, बहुत इजी है ये. The second method is to use options, right? So you can solve this for x and y. Second method is using options. So अगर मैं A option की बात करूँ 39, if I reverse it, you will get 93. So 93 minus 39, it's yes, it is equal to 54. So I got the answer. The A is going to be correct answer. बाकी ऑप्शन हमको चेक करने हो तो हम कर सकते हैं. 57 इसका अपोजिट हो जाएगा 75. तो मैं करता हूँ 75 minus 57, right? So it will become 57 and 8. So 80, right? Which is not given in the question. The C is 66, which is not at all possible. Now D question, D can be confusing. 93, जिसका opposite होगा 39, but ultimately new number is greater than the original number. So 39 minus 93, it is not possible because 39 is less than 30. So your correct answer will be E. Any of the approach you can follow. क्योंकि एक मार्क का क्वेश्चन है, we can follow this kind of approach जहां पर we will be directly going to the option rather than the question. Yes, next one. Try to find this one. As in 16, 2 marks question. Okay, let's speed up the solution. I'll tell you what to do. एक shaving set company, it sells four different types of razor and smooth, soft, and executive. The cost of each of the razor is given to you. The table shows the number of each razor sold in each quarter of the year. Now you're supposed to find out which product contributes the greatest fraction to the revenue of the company in that year. Now every product is contributing to the revenue. So first of all, we need to find out what is the summation of all the quarters for each of the product. It's total production, right? So let's say summation of all the products for elegance. So you have to add each of them up, right? Elegance, smooth, soft, and executive. Right. So once you add them up, then you have to find out the revenue. What revenue is considered? So ये जो answer आएगा summation of Q for elegance that you have to multiply by the cost of elegance, which is 48. So इसका 48 से multiply करोगे, you'll get a set of revenue. Similarly, revenue for smooth will be summation of Q for smooth multiplied by the cost of smooth, which is 63. Then for soft, again summation of Q for soft revenue, expected revenue. Revenue for soft is equals to summation of Q for soft into 78, which is the cost. And revenue for executive is equals to summation of Q for executive multiplied by 170. So the highest revenue, it will show you the greatest fraction. I hope you can solve this question. It's pretty easy over here. Now this is the place where we are likely to make a mistake कि हम सबको सबका summation कर देंगे and we'll see that ये executive वाला जो है it is the lowest one. But we have to remember कि हमको revenue निकालना है. So this whole product, this is number of products sold in all the 4 quarters. Right. So इसको हमें जो इतना भी each cost है we have to multiply it by over here. और यहाँ पर अगर आप देख सकते हो तो executive का cost सबसे ज्यादा है. So it will contribute greater compared to the others. So we just multiply it with this one. Tell me which one is
Sir,
Yes, sir,
executive.
execute.
executive, right? So your correct answer will be B, executive, which will be contributing the most. And I guess answer होगा 6796132.
Yes, sir.
तो ऐसे ही आप हर एक का यहाँ पर निकाल के कंपेयर कर सकते हो. Okay, let's look into the next question. Is this question belongs to logical reasoning? Try to solve this one. अच्छा है बहुत.
Option A.
Option C, 1 and 2 both.
Okay, I got two answers, A and C. I still need one more answer ताकि मेजोरिटी आ जाए.
No, sir. Option A is right.
Okay, let's see what can be the correct answer over here. So four statements are given. Yes, you had to consider these four statements about a poker play of four players, and you had to logically infer from these four statements कि कौन सी चीज जो दो स्टेटमेंट दिए हुए वो सही होंगे. First of all, P always beats Q. So I can say that P is superior than Q. That's correct. So अगर मैं साइड में लिस्ट बना रहा हूँ रैंक की, तो P हमारा ऊपर है, Q हमेशा नीचे है. R always beats S. तो R जो है वो S से ऊपर है. दिस सेकंड. नाउ थर्ड स्टेटमेंट जो है ना, ये जो चीज है ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. S loses to P only sometimes. तो कभी कभी S जो है P से हार जाता है. दैट बेसिकली मीन्स S wins or S beats P sometimes, because it loses only sometimes, so that basically means it also beats sometimes. राइट, ये चीज हमें. और R always loses to Q, so R is less than Q. तो हमें ये तो मिल गया कि भाई जो Q है वो नीचे है एंड R पर आ गया हमारे पास, S यहाँ पर आ गया. लेकिन S और P की जब मैच होती है तो इसमें S may win sometime. ये हमें थर्ड से मिलता है. नाउ P is likely to beat all other three players. नहीं, वो तीनों को नहीं हरा सकता बिकॉज S कैन बीट P sometime. तो ये तो गलत हो गया मेरा. Now S is the absolute worst player in the set. That also I cannot say because S can beat P, which is at the top. Right. So this is also incorrect. So correct answer will be neither one nor two. Kindly take a note of it. कैसे ये हुआ, सिर्फ एक सेंटेंस की वजह से आंसर चेंज होता है. Right. Rest of the sentence ये like कि S is the worst player. Right. S सबसे हार जाएगा. बट सिर्फ एक सेंटेंस है जो बता रहा है कि it can also beat P sometime. और ये ये जो है ना समटाइम्स वाला जो सेंटेंस है ना, दिस इज क्रिटिकल. यहाँ पर ये चीज समझ जाइए. समटाइम्स, एटलीस्ट वंस, ये जो होते हैं ये सेंटेंस को चेंज करते हैं, ये ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को चेंज करते हैं. राइट. नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन हमने क्लास में डिस्कस नहीं किया हुआ है. ऐसा एक भी क्वेश्चन हमने क्लास में डिस्कस नहीं किया हुआ है. तो मैं आपको थोड़ा सा हिंट दे देता हूँ. क्या है? द नंबर ऑफ साइकिल्स ऑफ फेलियर डिक्रीजेस एक्सपोनेंशियली with increase in load. So let's say the load B, load को हम P से denote करते हैं usually. So load B P and cycles B N, number of cycles B N. So N जो है the number of cycles of failure, it decreases exponentially. So जैसे जैसे exponential increase होगा वैसे जो number of cycle होंगे वो decrease होंगे and vice versa. Right. तो यहाँ पर मुझे एक चीज पता चल गई that N is proportional to 1 by exponential तो e raised to P. राइट. और n इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू e रेज टू माइनस p. ये चीज मेरे को मिल गई है. अब यहाँ पर मुझे कंडीशन दी हुई है, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई नीड टू मेक अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन ही कर लेते हैं. राइट. आई नीड टू मेक अ इक्वेशन. सो जो इक्वेशन होगी वहां पर मैं कांस्टेंट ऐड करूंगा टू अवॉइड दिस, टू रिमूव दिस प्रोपोर्शनलिटी साइन. तो एक कांस्टेंट मैंने यहाँ पर ऐड किया, दूसरा कांस्टेंट मैं इसके साथ ऐड कर देता हूँ ऊपर, C2. सो लेट्स से C1 C2 आर कांस्टेंट्स जो मैंने एज्यूम किए हुए. ना मेरे पास पहली जो इक्वेशन होगी, पहली जो कंडीशन होगी, एट लोड इक्वल्स टू 80 यूनिट्स, जब P की वैल्यू होती है 80 के बराबर, तो C1 e पावर C2 80 C2, उस टाइम पे साइकिल ऑफ फेलियर होती है 100. सो दिस इज योर फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. सेकेंड इक्वेशन वो हो जाएगी 1000 साइकिल्स. सो 10,000 साइकिल्स जो हैं, इट इज एट व्हेन द लोड इज हाफ्ड, दैट इज लोड बिकम्स 40. तो ये दो इक्वेशन मिल गई है. यू नीड टू सॉल्व दीज टू इक्वेशन एंड फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ C1 एंड C2. राइट. सो दिस इज योर टास्क, फाइंड C1 एंड C2. and tell me the answer. What is the answer you're getting for C1 and C2? How to find it? You just have to divide it properly and take the antilog.
सर सेकेंड इक्वेशन में हमने C2e⁻40 C2 ही लिया, ये समझ नहीं आया मुझे.
Oh, sorry, C1 आएगा यहाँ पर. C1. इक्वेशन सेम रहेगी दोनों केस में.
ओके सर.
Okay, I got one answer as option C. Can you guys tell me what is the value of C1 and C2 you are getting? See, if you solve it properly, the value of C that you are supposed to get is 0. I'll write it down over here. 0.1151. Yes, 0.1151. And sorry, C2 is what you are getting this kind of answer. 0.1151. And C1 की जो value है, that will be around 10 raised to 6. So check it once what you are getting. Now once you get this thing, you have to find out the final answer. You have to substitute this C1 and C2 into the final equation where the number of cycles are 5000. So final वाला क्या होगा हमारे पास यहाँ पर 5000 is equals to C1. C1 की value you have 10 raised to 6 e raised to the power minus 0.1151 p. For this you have to find out the value of p. Answer that you will be getting is, just check it out, what is the answer you are getting.
Option B, 46.0.
That's correct. Option B is the correct answer. You will be getting 46. So this will be the final answer.
Yes, sir,
I'll
option
share this
B.
question. Yes, good. I'll share this question. Those who are left, you can try this question afterwards. बहुत अच्छा question है, बहुत interesting question है. It has been asked for 2 marks. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन के अंदर सिर्फ मेहनत है. देयर इज नो लॉजिक अप्लाइड ओवर हियर. सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है. यू हैव टू गिव लिटिल बिट ऑफ एफर्ट्स ओवर हियर और ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएगा. राइट नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. दिस वन, यस, इट इज रिलेटेड टू वेन डायग्राम्स. सो अगर वेन डायग्राम से आप सॉल्व कर सकते हो, इट्स गुड. वन आप डायरेक्टली सॉल्व कीजिए, तभी आंसर आ जाएगा.
Option A.
Okay, I got one answer. Anyone else with the answer?
Yes, sir. Option A.
Okay, good. So let's see how we can solve this one. Among 150 faculty members in an institute, so the total number of faculty members is 150. That is the first thing you got. 55 are connected with each other through Facebook. So let's say Facebook is connecting 55 people, and 85 are connected through WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is connecting 85, right? 30 factors are there which do not use Facebook and WhatsApp. So no Facebook, no WhatsApp. I'll write down F dash plus W dash. It is 30. Those who are not using Facebook and or rather than this one. I'll write down it like this. या फिर मैं इसको सिंपल तरीके से लिख देता हूँ. Neither. Let's say X are there which do not use Facebook and WhatsApp. So you have to find out the member of faculty. So the number of faculty members, the number of faculty members which are connected through Facebook accounts, only Facebook account. Right? So हमें only Facebook निकालना होगा. यहाँ पर जो हमें Facebook दिया हुआ है, it consists of Facebook plus WhatsApp वाले भी हैं इसके अंदर. तो हमें इसमें से जो WhatsApp वाले हैं वो निकालने होंगे, and we have to identify ओनली फेसबुक वन. तो उसके लिए हमें ये निकालना पड़ेगा कि भाई फेसबुक प्लस व्हाट्सएप यानी कि फेसबुक इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ व्हाट्सएप ये वाले कितने हैं कि जो दोनों हैं, दोनों यूज कर रहे हैं. तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, आई विल टेक टोटल नंबर ऑफ फैकल्टी मेंबर्स. उसमें से मैं माइनस करूंगा कि फेसबुक वाले कितने हैं, उसमें से मैं माइनस करूंगा कि व्हाट्सएप वाले कितने हैं. ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज आई विल ऐड, सॉरी आई विल यस ये हो, आई विल माइनस 30, राइट. 30 जो दोनों यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं, प्लस मैं वो यूज करूंगा जो दोनों यूज करें. दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 0. ठीक है. तो इसमें क्या होंगे, मेरे सब हो जाएंगे. यहाँ से मुझे एक्स की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी. I'll get 90 plus 140 170. Shall be getting 20.
20.
यहाँ से मुझे एक्स की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी 20. एंड दीज आर द पीपल दोज हु आर यूजिंग बोथ फेसबुक एंड व्हाट्सएप. तो फेसबुक के मेरे पास 55 लोग हैं एंड फेसबुक इंटरसेक्शन व्हाट्सएप के 20 लोग हैं. तो ओनली फेसबुक अगर मुझे निकालना हो, I'll just do 55 minus 20, that is 35. So 35 is going to be the correct answer. Very good. Right. Simple question है. Just you need to apply a little bit of logic over here. Let's see next one. Again a simple one.
Sir, option D.
Okay, yes, that's correct. Simple question, very simple question I will say, but asked for 2 marks. All hill stations have a lake. Yes, so all the stations will be having a lake. Ooty has 2 lakes. अब ये जो सेंटेंस है इसमें से हम कौन से कंक्लूजन निकाल सकते हैं. ऊटी इज नॉट अ हिल स्टेशन, ऐसा तो कहीं पे भी नहीं लिखा हुआ है. उल्टा ये लिखा हुआ है ऑल स्टेशंस हैव अ लेक एंड ऊटी हैज 2 लेक्स. तो इफ ऊटी हैज 2 लेक्स दैट बेसिकली मींस ऊटी इज गोइंग टू बी हिल स्टेशन. तो ये वाला तो हमारा बिल्कुल गलत हो जाता है. नो हिल स्टेशन कैन हैव मोर देन 1 लेक. सो दे हैव अ लेक, दे कैन आल्सो हैव मोर देन 1 लेक. तो ये भी गलत हो जाता है. सो ये करेक्ट आंसर विल बी नाइदर 1 और नॉर 2. राइट. तो ये डी करेक्ट आंसर हो जाएगा. Yes. Next one. 2 marks question. Again, very simple.
Sir, option B.
Okay. Option yes. Let's see what can be the correct answer over here. So in the world filled with uncertainty, he was glad to have many good friends. So he had many good friends. That is the first thing. He had always assisted them in times of need and was confident that they would reciprocate. Reciprocate basically they will also help him in the time of need. However, the events of the last week proved him wrong. So in the last week they didn't actually supported him. Now, which of the following interference is logic or logically valid and can be inferred from the above passage? His friends were always asking him to help them. No, his friends were never asking him to help him, but he always assisted them. He felt that when in neighborhood, his friend would not will let him down. ये यहाँ पर ये चीज है. Would not let him down होता तो सही होता. Would let him down नहीं. तो उसको पता था he was confident that they will reciprocate, they will help him out. He was sure that his friend would help him when in need. Yes, he was sure that they will help him need, they will reciprocate. इन द इवेंट्स ऑफ लास्ट वीक प्रूव्ड हिम रॉन्ग का मतलब यही था कि भाई लास्ट वीक में ऐसा कुछ हुआ जिससे जो जो सोच रहा था वो गलत हो गया. So his friend did not help him in the last week. So 3 and 4 both the statements are correct. So your correct answer will be B, 3 and 4. Now you can see the level fluctuating over here. तो कुछ क्वेश्चंस जो हैं काफी लेंथी हो जा रहे हैं, कुछ क्वेश्चंस जो है काफी इजीली हो सकते हैं. फॉर ओनली 2 मार्क्स. नेक्स्ट वन. अगेन ये भी एक अच्छा.
Option D.
Yes, sir. Option D.
D, sir. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Leela is older than her cousin Pavitra. So Leela is older than Pavitra. It has been given. And Pavitra's brother, she is older than Leela. Right. So Shiva जो है वो लीला से भी older है. When Pavitra and Shiva are visiting Leela, all three like to play chess. Pavitra wins. अच्छा तो तीनों मिलके chess खेलते हैं. Pavitra wins more often than Leela does. So Pavitra ज्यादा जीतती है, right? So in terms of chess, Pavitra wins more often, right? Now, which of this follow one of the following statement must be true? So एक ही chess होगा. When Shiva plays chess with Leela and Pavitra, he often loses. नहीं, शिवा की बात की हुई नहीं है. हाँ, इनकी बात की हुई है कि पवित्रा जीतती है, लेकिन शिवा हारता है, ऐसा कहीं पे भी नहीं लिखा हुआ. Leela is the oldest of three. No, Shiva is the oldest of three. That is incorrect. Shiva is better chess player. No, it has not been said. Pavitra is the youngest of three. Yes, Pavitra is the youngest of three. Was in terms of age. So your answer will be D. Pavitra is the youngest of three. Pretty simple question. Ask for 2 marks. Now this is a good question. Try to solve this one.
Option C.
Yes, that's correct. Very good. Yes, so those who are still doing it, a little bit of hint for you that you can use logs. So if you use logs, you'll get the correct answer quickly.
Option C.
Yes, that's correct. Very good. Okay, let's see how this can be done. When the power is in negative, it becomes reciprocal. So from these three reciprocals, you will get q raised to a is equals to r raised to b is equals to s, and s raised to c is equals to q. Right. I need to find out the value of a into b into c. Right. So I can take the log over here easily. So it will become a log q is equals to log r. Similarly, b log r is equals to log s. Similarly, c log s is equals to log q. To simplify it, log q. Simplify it, I can number these equations and I can multiply the LHS and RHS. So that log q, log r, log s, it gets cancelled. So multiplying 1, 2, and 3. You will get a into b into c. Rest of the things will be cancelled on both the sides and you will be left with 1. a plus b c plus c is equals to 1. I guess I have did this thing कि जब भी आप किसी पावर का log लेते हो at a raised to p, अगर इसका आप log लेते हो, so it becomes b जो होता है, जो power होती है वो आगे आ जाती है and you will get b log e. Right? ये बन जाता है जब भी हम log लेते हैं. So the same property I have used over here. Try to solve the next one. Over here, one thing I will make it clear before we actually start with the question. जैसे कि यहाँ पर 13 लिखा हुआ है. It comes inside reading books, right? So 13 जो है, these are the students who only read books, right? Similarly, 15 are the students which only play sports. 10, 19 are the students who only watch movies, so only for watching movies, right? So these ये number वो दिखाते हैं. Now try to find out the answer for this. Okay, I got one answers. Any more answers?
Option D.
Okay. Okay, let's see what can be the correct answers over here. I need to find out these two number of students who like to read books or play sports. So either reading books or playing sports or both. We have to identify it. Okay. So for that, what I'll do is I'll just add up the numbers. I'll add the numbers. Number add करने होंगे मुझे कौन से 13 plus 12 plus 44 plus 7. ये मेरे पास हो गए रीड बुक के. अच्छा 13 plus 12 जो हो गए ये हो गए मेरे पास रीडिंग बुक. इसका ऐसे करते हैं रीडिंग बुक्स, राइट. प्लेइंग स्पोर्ट्स के में हो जाएंगे 15 plus 17 और बोथ के मेरे पास हो जाएंगे 44 plus 7. So this will become 25, this will become 32, this will become 51. You need to add these three, you will get the final answer. ठीक है, इन तीनों को अगर आप ऐड करोगे 25 plus 32 plus 51, 8 and 10. Final answer will be 108. Option D. Right. So basically ये पूरा हिस्सा हमको निकालना है. एंड इसके अंदर जितने भी नंबर्स आ जाते हैं वी नीड टू ऐड दैम. नेक्स्ट वन, बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी इसके लिए. तो ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस वन कि क्या आता है.
Option C.
आई गेस दैट्स द करेक्ट आंसर. लेट्स ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस वन, कैसा होगा
Yes,
ये.
sir. Option C.
ओके. So a PQRS, they are working on project. Q can finish the task in 25 days, working around 12 hours a day. R can finish the task in 50 days, working 12 hours per day. So दोनों का 12 hours per day अगर मैं consider करता हूँ, and if I consider the task to be the total work content to be 50 units. So the speed of Q will be let's say Q की जो speed होगी, it will be 2 units per day for 25 days. While on the other hand, the R key speed hogi, that will be 1 units per day, considering 50 days to complete 50 units. Right? Q worked 12 hours a day, but it took a sick leave in the beginning for 2 days. R worked 18 hours a day for all the days. What is the ratio of work done by Q and R after 7 days from the start? So 7 दिन पहले मैं Q की बात कर लेता हूँ. So Q worked 12 hours a day. With a speed of 2, he worked 12 hours a day, but he took a sick leave of 2 days and we had to find out after 7 days. So उन्होंने 5 दिन तक काम किया. Right, that was for Q. Similarly for R, he worked for all the days and 18 hours. So 7 into 80. So this will be your answer: 2 into 12 into 5 upon 1 into 7 into 80. So if you solve, it will become 9, 3 and 4. Yes, so that will be correct. 20 by 21. So C will be the correct answer. You can try solving this one. बहुत simple question है. खाली थोड़ा क्रिकेट करके दिया हुआ है and asked for 2 marks. Next one. Yes. ये भी एक अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. Although we had covered clocks in our class, क्लास में हमने पढ़ा था इससे पहले भी, but this is a typical question जो हमारा visual reasoning के अंदर आता है, non verbal reasoning जिसको है उसमें आता है. So try to solve this one and then we'll discuss about it.
Sir, option D.
Okay, I got one answer. Anyone with a different answer?
Same.
Okay. Let's try to solve this one and see what is the correct answer. So what has been given is 2.25 hours back. 2.25 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes back. तो पहले की बात चल रही है. When seen in a mirror, the reflection of a wall clock without number markings seem to be 130. तो हमारे पास मार्किंग नहीं है, नंबर्स नहीं है, बट इतना पता है कि भाई यहाँ पर ऐसा क्लॉक है and it was showing 130. I'll change the color. इसको यहाँ पर मार्क कर देते पहले. So number markings are not there and it is showing 130. So 1 over here, the smaller r and 30, the minute hand over here. But this has been seen in a mirror again. So सामने की तरफ जो दिखा रहा होगा, that will be a different case. Right, जो actual time होगा, because it has been seen in a mirror. Right. So अगर mirror की बात करो तो वहां पर क्या होगा? वहां पर ये चीज जो होगी ये अपोजिट हो जाएगी and you will be seeing it somewhere over here. Right. So hour hand यहाँ पर आएगी and minute hand यहाँ पर आएगी and this turns out to be, तो ये जो 130 दिखा रहा है, it will be actually 10:30. So अभी पहले 10:30 हुआ था and you have to add 2 hours 15 minutes to this. So it will become 12 hours 45 minutes. The correct answer will be 12:45. पूछे जाते हैं बट कभी कभी आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं. So that is the thing. Now next one. This is also a good question and a little bit lengthy. Try to solve this one. Okay, let's see how this question can be done. I try to tell you the short trick. M and start from the same location. So let's plot the location onto the coordinate system. Right. Coordinate system पे हम करते हैं and let's assume that they are starting from the origin. M travels. So this is your east, this is west, north, and south direction. Right. So M travels 10 kilometers in the east direction. So from the origin, M is started, it goes 10 in the east, then 10th in the northeast, 10th in the northeast direction. So this is also 10 and this is also 10. Right. So this is about M. What else suggest you for the M? Try to find out the coordinates over here. So x coordinate मेरा क्या होगा यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक का पूरा डिस्टेंस होगा. राइट यहाँ से यहाँ तक पूरा डिस्टेंस होगा और y कोऑर्डिनेट यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस होगा. So yes, try to find out what can be the coordinates of M. The same thing goes for N also. So N travels 5 kilometers south. So in the direction of south, you goes for 5 kilometers, and then southeast 4 kilometers. So 4 kilometers in the southeast direction. So this is where N is. Try to find out the coordinates of N. The same way. Now to find out the coordinates, you can assume this angle to be 45 degree and this angle also over here. Assume this angle to be 45 degree. So this is done, and you will get M and N coordinates. Can you tell me what is the answer you are getting for M and what is the answer you are getting for N?
M 5 root 2 comma 5 root 2.
Okay, 5 root 2 comma 5 root 2. Actually x एक्सिस पे हमारे पास ज्यादा होगा. Yes, this is correct. It will become 10 by root
10
2.
plus
Yes, 5
5
root
root
2.
2.
Yes, x में आएगा हमारे पास 10 plus 5 root 2 and y में हमारे पास आएगा 5 root 2. Even if you want, you can convert it into decimal. That is your choice. Not talking about n. n में यहाँ पर मेरे पास ये 4 है and 5. So it will become, the value of n will be, in x direction it will be x मतलब यहाँ से यहाँ तक and ऊपर से नीचे तक. I guess this is what
4
you will be
root 2.
getting. Okay, 4 by root 2. If you rationalize, I guess it will become 2 root 2.
Yes, sir.
You'll get this answers over here. Now you need to find out distance between 2 points. You need to find out distance between 2 points, और इन दो points के coordinates हमको दिए हुए हैं. So you'll be using these two coordinates to find out the distance. So distance will be equal to under root of x2 square minus x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. You can consider anyone to be x2 and y2, x1 and y1. Order doesn't matter because in any case it is going to absolute value. Square होगा तो minus चला ही जाएगा. Just subtract it and try to find out the answer. Prefer to find out the answer in the decimal form because यहाँ पर answer decimals में दिए हुए हैं. Even if there is root 2, try to convert it into decimal. Yes, anybody got the answer? Try to convert each of the coordinate into decimal first and then solve it. It will be easier to solve. Yes, anyone with the answer? Still no?
So I'm getting
Sir,
19.88.
19.88. Everyone?
sir, 2 minutes.
Okay. Yes, one mistake has been done over here. So just try to correct this thing. Over here is जो y coordinate होगा ना, this will be in negative direction. तो यहाँ coordinate -5 -2.12 होंगे. That will make a difference in the answer. तो ये correct कर लेना. तो एक पॉइंट होगा उसके जो coordinates होंगे वो माइनस होंगे हमारे पास because it is in the negative direction.
So 20.61.
22.04.
Still, I'm getting two different answers. See, if you convert these numbers into decimals, what you're going to get is ये ऊपर वाला जो है आपका it will become 17.07 and 7.07. जो नीचे वाला है आपका that is point n, that will become 2.84 and minus 7.84. Sorry, is 2.84, 7.8. 2.03, not 84, 2.03 and minus 7.03. And if you solve using these numbers, the answer that you are supposed to get is 20.61. Your final answer will be C, 20.61. Try to check it once whether you are getting the answer closer to this one or not. एक बार check कर लेना. So the correct answer is 20.261. एक बार check कर लेना इसको. I'll share the pic. उसमें check देख लेना एक बार whether you are getting the answer or not. Let's move on to the next question. This one. Yes, this is an interesting question. और simple भी है, so hard नहीं है, बहुत simple question. Try to solve this one.
Option C.
Okay, let's see what can be the correct answer over here. A flat is shared by four first-year undergraduate students. They agreed to allow the rest of them to enjoy some extra space in flat. Manu, it is older than Shravan, and how many years? So 2 years, 2 months, right? So Manu, so I can write down Shravan plus 2 is Manu, and Shravan is also 3 months younger than Trideep. So Shravan plus 3 months, it will become Trideep. Pawan is 1 month older than Shravan. So Shravan plus 1 will become Pawan. Now you have to identify who is the eldest among all. So you can see that Trideep is the youngest of all. So the correct answer will be Trideep, option C. Now this was a simple one. Let's see the next one. Yes. ये भी एक simple सा question है. Just statement you need to study properly.
Option C, 2 and 4.
Option C.
Yes, yes, that is the correct answer. Option C, 2 and 4. Right, let's look into this. As per the aware that Saurya Committee has proposed the establishment of Saurya Institute of Technology (SIT) in line with IITs. So IITs की तरह ही NITs, SITs बनाए जाएंगे to cater the technological and industrial need of the developing country. So which of the following can be logically inferred from these sequences? The first, in the initial years, SIT will get degrees from IITs. No, they are in line with IITs, but they won't be getting the degrees from IITs. So the first statement is incorrect. The ICITs will have distinct national objective. Yes, they are serving the nation. National objectives. सही है. ICITs like institutes can only be established in consultation with IITs. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं की गई है यहाँ से. And SIT will serve the technological needs of the developing country. Yes. So 2 and 4, option C, correct answer. Next one. अभी ये थोड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन. Try to solve this one.
Eight.
Okay, let's see what can be the answer over here. See, 3 डिजिट्स है, तीनों को ऐड करके फिर हमको बताना है कि यूनिट पोजीशन क्या होगी. द फर्स्ट वन इज 211 रेज टू 870. राइट, हम तीनों के यूनिट डिजिट निकालेंगे. ठीक है, सो यूनिट डिजिट ऑफ वन. तो वन वन जा वन, वन का स्क्वायर वन होता है, वन का क्यूब, वन का स्क्वायर 121, वन का क्यूब 1331. तो वन का कोई भी पावर ले लोगे उसका यूनिट डिजिट वन ही रहने वाला है. यूनिट डिजिट ऑफ 6, राइट, दिस वन 146. तो 6 6 36 6 तो इसका 6 ही रहने वाला है. सो मेहनत जो हमको करनी है वो करनी है 3 का निकालने के लिए. थ्री थ्री रेज टू पावर 424. तो ये निकालने के लिए हम कैसे कर सकते हैं इसको अप्रोच? तो यू कैन टेक एनीथिंग. आई प्रेफर टू दिस वन. राइट, 4 मैं यहाँ पर ले लेता हूँ एंड इट विल बी लेफ्ट विथ 106. 3 3 is 9, 3 is 27, 3 is 81. I'll get 81 raised to power 106. Right. So 1 की कोई भी पावर लो आप, 1 का स्क्वायर लो, 1 का क्यूब लो, the unit digit is going to be 1 only. So over here unit digit will become 1. So I have 3 unit digits. एक का 1 आया, एक का 6 आया, एक का 1 आया. So the total answer will be 8. So the correct answer will be 8. This was asked as a numerical ability type question, जहाँ पर आपको directly answer लिखने होते हैं. So you can write down 8 over here and simply you will get 2 marks. That can make a huge difference in the score.
सर 3 की
Yes,
साइक्लिसिटी 3 होती है ना, तो
4
यूनिट
होती है
डिजिट
ना.
जो आएगा इसके बाद 3 आएगा. 4 कैसे?
3 3 is 9,
3
3 is 27, 3.
7. अच्छा हाँ सर, बराबर 1. ओके.
Okay. Moving on to this one, and this is the last question for the day. Try to solve this one.
ऑप्शन सी.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Let's see how this can be solved. बहुत simple है. B Then C, D, and E, they are dropped. You get F. Then G is dropped. You get H. Then I, J, K is dropped. You'll get L. M dropped. N, O dropped. P. तो ये जो हमारा सीक्वेंस बन रहा है, यहाँ पर हमें नेक्स्ट 3 अल्फाबेट्स ड्रॉप करने पड़ेंगे. तो P के बाद Q, R, S ड्रॉप हो जाएगा. You will get T. Then U drop V. W drop X. Y drop over Z. So T, V, X, Z. T, V, X, Z. So this सिंपल लॉजिक है. एंड यू कैन सी दैट इट हैज बीन आस्क्ड फॉर 2 मार्क्स. तो ये जो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, दे आर एक्चुअली स्कोरिंग क्वेश्चंस व्हिच कैन सेव योर टाइम एंड व्हिच कैन हेल्प यू अर्न मोर मार्क्स कंपेयर टू द रेस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस, राइट. सो विल कीप इट अप टू हियर. बाकी क्वेश्चन हम नेक्स्ट टाइम पे कंटिन्यू करेंगे. सो इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट यू कैन स्टे और यू आर फ्री टू लीव. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, once again, good evening to all of you. Let's start solving some of the question. आज का target I have almost 25 good questions which were asked in GATE 2016, 17, and 18. So we need to cover those questions today. So let's start with that part. The first one, and rather than I'll call it a simple one. ये चीज हमने क्लास में कवर नहीं की है in the quantity aptitude, but I felt like इस चीज को हम डिस्कस कर ले तो ज्यादा अच्छा है. So it's binary operation, and you need to identify identity element for this particular operation. Try to do it and tell me the answer. Yes, can I have some answer for this question?
A.
0 A.
Okay. Let's the correct answer. Let's see how we can solve this one. So I've been given binary operation, which is x square का symbol दिया हुआ है, and a square b will be equal to a b plus a into b plus a plus b. ठीक है, और ये दिया हुआ है, and we had to give the value of identity element for this operation, जिसमें आपको आइडेंटिफाई किया हुआ है, आपको दी हुई है that what is an identity element. Identity element is like x for any a square x will be equal to a. So basically I know that a box a b is equals to ab plus a plus b. This is what, and this should be equal to a. For that particular equation I need to find out what will be the value of b. So you can solve this up. You will get ab plus a plus b equals to a, जहाँ पर a cancel हो जाएगा. So ab plus b is going to be 0. अगर b आप कॉमन लेते हो, you'll get a plus 1 equals to 0. This gives b equal to 0. The correct answer will be a, b equal to 0. बहुत simple question है, and you can see that it was asked in 2 marks. Moving on, next one. Try to solve this one.
Sir, option D.
Okay, I got one answer. Let's see how we can solve this one. A pretty simple question again asked for 2 marks. Uh, ये कुछ ऐसे क्वेश्चन हमने कवर किए हुए हैं. There are two finance companies P and Q. They declared fixed annual rates of interest on the amounts invested with them. The rate of interest offered by these companies may differ from year to year, and the graph has been given, which gives talks about P and Q. अब इस केस में you may feel like Q और Q दोनों का कलर सेम है, so don't go for color rather than go for shape. So P is giving you diamond shape in order to avoid confusion, and this is giving you a square shape, right? That will be a better identity over here. Now, if the amount invested in the companies P and Q in 2006, एक particular year की बात है 2006 की, so you are going to talk about this one. The ratios are in 8:9. Then the amount received after 1 year as interest, need to identify interest from the companies P and Q would be in the ratio. So interest, we know that it is equals to P into R into T. In this case, जो time है वो आपको दिया गया है 1 year. So T is going to be 1 year in any of the case. So the I1 by I2 or IP by IQ, if I say the interest of P upon interest of upon Q is equals to P into R into T in both the cases. This is for P, this is for Q. ठीक है, तो अमाउंट इन्वेस्टेड जो है इसका रेशियो हमको दिया हुआ है the 8:9 है. So P of principal of both P and Q, they are in the ratio 8:9. Rate of interest है वो P का 6 है और Q का 4 है, and time is going to be for both the cases. So if you just do it, you will get 48 by 36, which is 4 by 3. Right, so 4:3 will be the correct answer. Simple one, and D is going to be the correct answer over here. Right, so there is nothing much this question. I don't think इसके अंदर ज़्यादा कुछ है समझने लायक, but yes, it is still asked for 2 marks. So एक अच्छा खासा टाइम आपको लगेगा इसको पढ़ने के लिए. That is the only thing over here. Next one, Silox.
Option B. 3 only.
Okay. Let's see what can be the correct answer over here. So this is a question of syllogism. Syllogism के जो questions होते हैं जहाँ पर हमें फैक्ट दिए हैं, उस फैक्ट के बेस में हमें कुछ conclusions निकालने होते हैं, लॉजिकल conclusions निकालने होते हैं. इस केस में जैसे लास्ट क्लास में हमने डिस्कस किया था, वेन डायग्राम इज द बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन, जहाँ पे यू विल गेट ऑल द आंसर्स क्विकली. अगर मैं इस फैक्ट के हिसाब से वेन डायग्राम बनाता हूँ, तो पहला फैक्ट ये कहता है दैट ह्यूमंस आर मैमल्स. If there is a Venn diagram, or so there is a set of mammals, the humans are going to be mammals over there. So they are going to be part of this set. This is humans, right? Some humans are engineers. Some of the humans are, not all the humans are engineers, but some of them are engineers. But ऐसा भी लिखा हुआ है that some of them are not engineers. So I can say that yes, some of them are engineers, some of them are not engineers, and some of them are not even mammals, which is logically incorrect. ठीक है, कि ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई मैमल नहीं है और वो भी इंजीनियर बन गया, ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते हम. As the fact, I can say that some humans are engineers and some of them are not engineers, right? So which includes some of the mammals are also not engineers because there is no clarity given about it. Now engineers are those who build houses, right? So engineers, they build houses. Now if I talk about the conclusions, पहला conclusion ऐसा कहता है all mammals build houses. All mammals build houses. No, ये वाले mammals जो हैं they are building the houses. Rest of them are not building the houses. The first one is correct. Engineers are mammals. See यहाँ पर ये चीज clearly ली हुई है that some humans are engineers. So some humans are engineers basically means some of the humans, some of the engineers are mammals and some of them are not mammals. So engineers are mammals. That's true. Some of the engineers are mammals, but not all the engineers are mammals. So it would be correct. Some humans are not engineers. Yes, these kind of humans they are not engineers. So इस set में इधर portion पे आते हैं. So this one is going to be correct, which gives you only 3. Yes. So the correct answer will be B. 3.
सर सेकंड वन ठीक नहीं होना चाहिए, राइट नहीं होना चाहिए.
Yes. Second one तब ठीक हो जाता है जब यहाँ पर human नहीं दिया होता. Sorry, some नहीं दिया होता. राइट, सम नहीं दिया होता. इन दैट केस ऑल्सो नहीं होता क्योंकि यहाँ पर ऐसा दिया हुआ है सम ऑफ द ह्यूमन इंजीनियर्स. तो सम ऑफ द ह्यूमंस हमने यहाँ पर ले लिया कि दे आर इंजीनियर, सम ऑफ देम आर नॉट इंजीनियर. तो इसको मैं या तो ऐसे ड्रॉ कर सकता हूँ, बट इंजीनियर्स का और मैमल्स का कोई रिलेशन नहीं दिया हुआ. तो अवॉइड दैट कंफ्यूजन, मैं जो इंजीनियर का जो सेट है उसको मैं इतना बड़ा करूंगा दैट इट कम्स इनसाइड द मैमल, इट गोज आउटसाइड द मैमल आल्सो. तो इंजीनियर्स कैन बी मैमल, इंजीनियर्स कैन नॉट बी मैमल. ऐसा यहाँ पर रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं. दैट्स जस्ट थिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड इज कि ये सेट ऐसा भी हो सकता है ऑब्वियसली, बट ये इन्फॉर्मेशन कहीं पे भी नहीं दी है दैट हाउ वी कैन रिलेट मैमल्स विद इंजीनियर्स. ये हमें फैक्ट में कहीं पे भी नहीं दिया गया. तो वी हैव टू टॉक अबाउट ऑल दी पॉसिबिलिटीज. तो अगर मैं सब पॉसिबिलिटीज की बात करूं तो सम ऑफ देम आर मैमल्स, sorry, some of humans are engineers, some of them are not engineers, but about mammals we don't know. I'll say that some of the mammals are engineers, some of the mammals are not engineers, right? Or some of the engineers are not. So this thing that engineers are mammals, यहाँ पर मैं ये चीज बोल सकता हूँ some engineers are not mammals. जो प्रैक्टिकली देखने जाओ तो नहीं है, बट एज पर दी स्टेटमेंट्स गिवन ओवर हियर, यहाँ से हम ये चीज बोल सकते हैं some engineers are not mammals. So moving on to the next one, let's try to solve this one. Okay, I got answer in the chat box. Anyone else who's got the answer?
C.
Okay, let's see how this can be solved in a very less amount of time. So it has been given about two students, Anant and Bharat, who take 6 hours and 4 hours respectively to read a book. Now both of them they started reading copies of the book at the same time. Now it has been asked that after how many hours is the number of pages to be read by Anant twice that to be read by Bharat. Assume Anant and Bharat read all the pages with constant pace. So if Anant is taking 6 hours, let's talk about time. Right? Time taken by this is time taken by Anant and Bharat takes 4 hours to read this. Go. Okay. नाउ अगर मैं इसको मान लेता हूँ, देखो जैसे मैंने आपको टेक्निक बताई थी दैट जब भी हमारे पास वर्क एंड टाइम का कोई क्वेश्चन आता है, सो व्हाट वी टेक इज जो टाइम हमें दिया होता है हम उसका एलसीएम ले लेते हैं. सो इफ आई टेक द एलसीएम ऑफ 6 and 4 यू कैन टेक 12 और 24, दैट इज योर चॉइस. लेट्स से आई टेक 24 ओवर हियर. तो अगर मैं 24 लेके चलता हूँ, 24 इज द कॉमन फैक्टर बिटवीन देम. तो यहाँ से मुझे मिल जाती है दिस इज योर वर्क कंटेंट और दिस इज द लेट्स से नंबर ऑफ पेजेस ऑफ द बुक और नंबर ऑफ चैप्टर ऑफ द बुक. ठीक है, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी कॉमन फॉर ए एंड बी. And that is work content. Now from this what I can obtain is I can calculate the time, sorry, speed. So speed will be equal to work upon time. So 24 by 6, that is 4. So 4 की speed से काम कर रहा है A Anant, and Bharat talks he is reading at the speed of 6. Now I have this part. अब मैं I can use the options as well. तो टोटल जो है मुझे 24 पढ़ना है एंड आई विल बी यूजिंग द ऑप्शंस ओवर हियर कि आफ्टर 1 आवर अनंत के और भरत के कितने पेजेस लेफ्ट होंगे. अब यहाँ पर देखना क्वेश्चन में इतना लिखा हुआ है आफ्टर हाउ मेनी आवर्स इज द नंबर ऑफ पेजेस टू बी रेड. मतलब जो पढ़ने बाकी हैं, जो पढ़ लिए वो नहीं, जो पढ़ने बाकी. टू बी रेड बाय अनंत, ट्वाइस टू बी रेड बाय भरत. ये वर्ड ध्यान रखना, इट इज टू बी रेड, जितने पढ़ने बाकी हैं. So after 1 hour, Anant is having a speed of 4, so he has done 4, and Bharat has done 6. So basically 20 is यहाँ पर बाकी है और यहाँ पर 18 बाकी है. Right. After 2 hours, ये हो जाएंगे 8, so basically 16 बाकी रहेंगे और यहाँ पर हो जाएंगे 12, so 12 बाकी रहेंगे. Again there is no relation of 2. After 3 hours, 12 हो जाएंगे यहाँ पर और यहाँ पर 18 हो जाएंगे. So 12 will be left and 6 will be left. So now the pages to be read by Anand, it is twice the pages to be read by. So after 3 hours, you will get the correct answer. Right? So this is 3 options. She is correct.